Alex, Chad, please get me out of here. Please, 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 please.
Jason Moses O'Toole with a bold prediction. Actually, every prediction he makes is one of those.
Don't get him with the low-hanging fruit.
Hey, listen, okay, he set it up. He set it up, and we have got him out of there. Let's get it going. FaZe on the CT start. Liquid, it's just... You know, Counter-Strike fans, sometimes there are clashes in particular that everyone wants to see go down. I think this is one of them.
A Monday afternoon delight.
It is.
Okay, well, last time round, opening kills fell in the favor of FaZe, something cruel, 13 to that of 6 of Liquids, and that was the exact same round score.
So a really geeky lineup from Shuey. Just smokes Con, and they walk up trying to set Ultimate's P250.
Should be able to plan.
That fight on Ticket. Nice tap from Elige, composed and not going to be caught out by the spread. Oh my god, Elige, how have you got another one out of that? They've known where he is this entire time. He's just managed his fight so brilliantly. Going between the remaining two, different elevations. Ultimate needs more output from that P250. Naf noted in Palace, and they're so low, two of them. Nade, nice. Naf, oh, somehow that bullet didn't finish off Elige, but Frozen's will. On to Naf.
Yeah, keep your ears and eyes, I suppose, on Carrigan's energy. Those of you wouldn't have caught it, but he was communicating at a high energy the entire warm-up.
You saw it in the interview.
We also caught them outside. There was 2 huddles. There was one that was quite tense. That was Liquids. And there was one where they were literally lifting Frozen off the ground. So that was FaZe's.
And that was 4 of them because Elige elected to spend his additional 10 minutes warming up.
And, well, it paid off, didn't it? I said they should be able to plant. Elige says no. So some very nice shots from him under pressure. A great start for FaZe Clan. And if you take a look at this lower bracket... Oh, B-Rush. Not a B-Rush. Just going to apply pressure. Get that utility to force through for the CTs. Odds favouring FaZe. I just want to return to the conversation I was having about the lower bracket. So we are in Group B. This is Liquid versus FaZe. We had NIP versus Heroic. That was our first slot of the day on the B stream. NIP toppling Heroic there, setting up a fair against Na'Vi. Winner of this will play against loser of Aurora Spirit. And I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm not trying to upset the Turkish fans. It's just more likely Spirit win because Zantares is not in the server for Aurora. He's back in Turkey.
Woxic and Wakadia had a great performance in their opening. Have to match that output if they want a chance. But that's that game. This is this one. And currently getting a little bit more than they bargained for.
Yeah, what's going on here? 2 kills.
Sure, yeah. Nerds should be run down here. Nice flank from Frozen to ensure it.
If Twist gets another kill, that's really good work there on the output. Rain says, nice shot.
Nerds says, thank you.
There was a little bit of conversation before the game and they were talking in the Deutsch, actually.
Yeah?
Carrigan said, when starting with the game, and I...
Whoa, you just translated live.
I did, actually.
Your German is getting better.
It is, it is. And then Twist chipped in a bit. He should know a little bit of the Deutsch. But here we go. First rifle round. No more of those silly buggers. Essentially what I'm saying is, the lower bracket is open.
Yeah. Yeah.
The third team from Group B is up for debate, and let's get into this first rifle round. It's looking quite direct here. Selling standard play towards middle. This jumping out a window from Elige wants to set the tone early. Rain under a lot of fire, quite truly. Down to 40 points of health. As they are looking to head out A. Shuey on the lurk. Oh.
Wow, yeah, Rain actually has opened up with the dunk onto Naf. Elige caught off. Shuey, lovely work. Jumps up and Frozen anticipates. Removes Shuey, but an impactful double from Liquid's captain. Now Brokey can see this bench fade from Twist. Playing on top. Perfect. Crosshair misaligned from Brokey.
Yeah, too much to worry about, wasn't there? Well, now waltzing in towards B is Nert, so that door is open. Ultimate will bring the bomb over. Frozen from short, but they want to deal with Twists. Carrigan Ticket, Frozen. Waltzes up Cat, and at this point, the B-bomb side is becoming less and less fortified.
Yeah, Nerds has already pushed all the way through and called it clear. I think his main focus now will be the early response time of short. Frozen's gone all the way around. Now, whether or not he actually ends up in T-spawn before that bomb goes down, yeah, it looks like he will.
Okay, so he's going to clear A, and Carrigan start heading towards B, but they know that Twist is likely over towards jungle and window. Do they just want to save?
Yeah, it's feeling more and more like that, isn't it? Twist hasn't moved a muscle, by the way, which has kind of just drawn this line in the sand. Carrigan doesn't want to cross.
Well handled round from Liquid. So this started with a nade kill from Rain onto Naf in Palace, and then Shuey happened. The in-game leader over towards middle inserts himself in the round and secures it.
It's a funny gap that was exploited by Shuey. Like, Elige backed up. It makes me think that he's expecting the con player, like he's not expecting to be visible until the con player has taken contact, but he backed up into the angle.
I think there as well, when you look at the way that Liquid approached that, they made it look like a default. Then they throw A execute utility, which they didn't have anybody on A for FaZe. Sure, Rain gets that kill, but they're still worried because they're not entrenched in the side. They don't exactly know what's leaked out towards Tetris. So Frozen may be saying what they should have done or what they should do in the future. Brokey has a bit of a tech, but regardless, Frozen, they're saying, hey, we should clear middle in that situation. But all in all, we will just take a moment.
I did like this, like the psychological breakdown from Kerrigan as to, you know, why they're not calling him Brokey, they're calling him Helvis, whatever, just as a way to...
He does look 10 years younger.
He does. He really does. He does look like he's kind of found a time machine. Certainly looks and his gameplay as well has improved. Yeah, never mind. Moving on. Get into it.
Well,
just said his looks have improved. I'm like, I'm some sort of incel. Jesus
okay.
Christ. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I understand.
He looks healthy.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
And health is important. That's what Kerrigan's been trying to say, and that's what they're kind of acknowledging by rebranding him Helvis. Just saying, we can see the work you're putting in. You're someone else now. Elige and Brokey going to be tasked with trying to contain what could be mid-focus. You can see Shuey's having a little stretch of his legs.
Well, it's the same opener, but with the different flavor. So last round they put pressure on A after doing the mid-util. Now they're looking to just do a slow default, allow Nerds to work. Twist ready to activate over towards B app, Snap over towards A. And Shuey out towards the island box. So they are just going through a default right now. Giving each other a lot of room here. Brokey, Elige, Rain all around connected. Frozen short, Kerrigan jump spotting B. And a block smoke lands on Twist's front door, so this will buy them 20 seconds. Now would be the time to work on the CT side to fight for mid control.
Fight they shall. Brokey puts his head in the vice. Elige attempted trade, clean with it. Finds the headshot onto Nerds, accelerating towards that B side of the map. That is the gap. Too short side. Spotted, smoked. Double Molotov as well. Nav taking heavy licks from that Elige flank, and it's actually Frozen that manages to put the double kill down range. They can't get out of the apartments. Locked in.
I lagged there. I couldn't hit the Molotov. That's one thing, but my mouse is lagging.
All right, maybe we should fix those issues, should we, boys? Should we take a technical timeout and maybe have a discussion with tournament management?
He just got a triple kill and is 7-0. Maybe the mouse lag looks good on you. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. My mouse just lagged.
Yeah, dude, it looks good to me.
Can you show me? I'll try.
Yeah, oh, mate. Yeah, replicate the issue for me?
I did just try to do exactly this last map, Frozen. So...
You called IT, they come in. Yeah, your mouse is fine, mate.
Yeah, the computer just turned on.
It's just through the power of words, you know? They just have to say it. Your mouse is fine. Kind of like a Jedi. Your mouse is totally fine. My mouse is totally fine.
Well, you know when two members of tournament management are there, it's serious business. All right, let's take a look at what's going on around the traps at the moment. We also have Aurora versus Spirit going on simultaneously with this one. Winner of that will lock themselves in for the playoffs, joining Mouse, Mongols, and Vitality. Would you like to know the map pool?
I would.
It is Dust 2, picked by Aurora. They have to change their pick because of the whole Anubis situation.
Yeah, Madja was heartbroken when I asked him about that one.
I don't blame him. Nuke, picked by Spirit, and the third and decider, if they do get there, will be Mirage. But look at that, problem solved. Turns out the mouse was fine after all.
Yeah, mind tricks. You know, I kind of feel like FaZe did very well considering the typical way in which players trapped on short against an Apps explosion goes. They managed to handle that very comfortably. Now just the Deagles for Liquid, so chilling. Twist got to take a wider swing, forced by the flame. Elige has a look. Yeah, relays that information. You can see his mouth moving.
So, just to return to the head-to-head just the other day, this was one of the maps played.
Yeah.
It was 13-6. Pistol rounds were split. Opening kills heavily in favor of FaZe. Now, in these early stages, there's been 1 for Liquid. Every time you get one, you're going to have to feel like you're going to capitalize, and 3 for FaZe. But in the round where they got the kill, then the rest of them were just scooped up. So it's going to be important that they come and then not trade it back, as Elige does block that smoke, plays ahead. Here's the pistols.
Add a gap.
Oh, Carrigan, this is your chance to farm him up, Chief.
Yeah, you're right. Ultimate onto Rain. Elige stealing Carrigan's kills. How rude. There we go.
And he gets 1 for his troubles, and they only lose Rain.
Check like your top right and see if it's like going to 10 MS or more.
Yes.
Okay, we're still trying to troubleshoot tech issues in the middle of an elimination game at IEM Cologne.
I don't know. I feel like I would be a drama queen if I was.
Me too.
If I'm having a tech issue and it's like, hi guys, this is kind of like my entire career on the line. You know, this is really important.
Can we fix this?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just check the top right of your screen, would you?
Look all right, mate.
Yeah. Pace.
Ooh,
Oh.
opening kill for Frozen. His mouse works well for the start. Ouch! Elige, nice use of the AK. Takes that long-range duel and finds the head of Nerds. Shui, a necessary trade.
You reroute because Frozen, the short player, was spotted on A within the early stages of this round getting a kill. Apparently you don't. Frozen's going to play behind this smoke. Naf and Ultimate just on the other side. Oh, trading places. Trading places.
Is ridiculous.
Rain should be aware of this.
Frozen has to articulate
Oh
it.
my god. No, he
Not.
That's fair enough. Hi, my name's Frozen. I've won the round.
Bomb down ramp, he says with glee. Naf now put in a real pickle. He gets a chance, actually, you know. Oh, Frozen brutal. Well handled again. Frozen yet to die. Can someone put him down and out of this round? Maybe it can be.
Oh!
Shui with 2 denied. Carrigan quick to the draw. Crazy output we're seeing from Frozen. 10 and 1.
And a reminder for everybody playing at home, Liquid once upon a time with Elige in the jersey alongside of Twist and Naf.
So much history.
Yeah, picking up that trophy. This is what happens when you're, over 10 years deep? Sure, we skipped 2020, but so did the rest of the world.
Yeah, that one didn't count.
Don't tell Heroic that.
Sorry about that, yeah. Gambit.
Was it Gambit with the Katowice and Heroic with the Cologne? Because didn't the day after Hundred?
Do you know who you're talking to here?
I think I was right.
What he said, probably. That's my opinion too.
Well, the tactical timeout called. Flashy, newly appointed coach. If you're not familiar with Flashy, he was the assistant coach at Na'Vi. Now he has the head coaching role over at Liquid. They were using Damaz Darova, their analyst, as a temporary stand-in as a coach for Mytha after they had removed him and benched JKS early in last season to bring in Shui, the Pole, the young in-game leader of Mao's fame. Well, maybe Gamer Legion fame, actually. So standard opening mid-smokes. This time there'll be a third in the piece. It's a connector smoke, so they'll be able to get the mid-control a little bit easier. And they're going to appear behind it. Hello, Elige.
Yeah. Oh, hello. He just got confirmation there's someone in the smoke. He still gets nothing. Yeah. How has Ultimate done that? 3 kills with his Desert Eagle. He wasn't even supposed to get
Might not matter.
Still might not matter, sure, but the bomb goes down. He's gotten him into the site. He's gotten them into a winnable round. This would be daylight robbery. And that flash. The fact that no one swung upon it is going to perhaps inform them they're going to investigate. Hang on. We've got a very good idea as to where this is coming from. Very much a jungle-centric retake.
Smokes for the bomb.
It's the smoke kick combo. Use those nades. Oh, and they have used those nades very well. Holding that defuse, spam as much as you can. Brokey goes down. That's trying to be the round. Ultimate has given Liquid a lifeline. Triple kill on his Desert Eagle. Walks up the con. Carrigan makes sure they all go down with the ship. But wow, Liquid have gotten away with murder there. Or more specifically, Ultimate has. How does he get 3 there?
The Deagle highlights that we've had throughout Cologne so far are top tier, and here's another one to add to that list. So coming out of the smoke, Elige spams first. Wow, lining up, but it's the third one that is brilliant from Ultimate. This is a map where once he gets going, he is a hard individual to stop.
Oh, and that Shui spam, finding Brokey's head on that kind of just blind tapping. It all lined up for Liquid. Okay, well, that's going to have FaZe on notice.
Got them teetering now. Win this one. Finance is broken.
Ooh, and there's
great opener.
Nice opening. Elige goes looking, only finds trouble. Wow, how's Frozen eaten that flashbang and still takes the kill?
Oh.
Yeah, free frag. Carrigan did not clear his corners and is punished for it. Captain on captain crime! Oh! Brokey caught off guard there. You can see that kind of panic double zoom. He nearly actually adjusted.
Might be the save. Brokey can't really contend over towards Ticket anymore because he's low. Unless Frozen gets a kill right now, and even then, Rain only has an MP9, and with the finances on the line, you might just want to retain what you have. So the bomb to get planted on A by Ultimate. And it felt bad, Nertz giving away that kill to level it up to a 4v4, but yeah, you bang on Carrigan. Trying to make a play when the field had been leveled is going to end up costing him and the team. So Legion consecutive rounds has given away opening deaths. But as we know, he plays some of these absolutely pivotal roles. So I don't want to say it's coin toss territory, but sometimes you're going to win the fight, sometimes you're not.
What's impressive right now is that Shui has been, you know, one of the main outputs for Liquid.
But he was when we covered off their match just the other day. It was him and Nertz. Right? Yeah. Shui was almost winning some absolutely massive rounds on his lonesome. And it's going to be necessary because he does fulfill one of the more aggressive components of the team. Now, sure, you don't turn to the in-game leaders for massive output, but you do. All right, well, there's the change. And maybe that will change again because we go straight into a tactical timeout. So Shui already knew what call he wanted to make. Didn't need to have a breather, but Flashy may overcall this. Maybe this is just words of confidence because it didn't start well. It was 5-1 down. Now it's 5-3. And you know that you have ruined their finances somewhat. There is an M4 for Rain and AK for Frozen, so they have been able to upgrade away from the MP9. You should take the save if you're FaZe in this situation, but maybe Neo has other plans. Now, we did hear Vitality B. We'll get to see what that looks like for Liquid. That's the kill right there that changed the tide of battle. Does look like they're sticking with presence at least over to the B side of the map, so maybe just going to show something middle or up catwalk. But look at this from Rain, aggression.
Oh, he really did have a golden opportunity there. Nertz is going to try and swing through, waits for the HE combo.
Legion
in.
USP.
Nertz. Opening kill once more. No one looking, and a golden opportunity for Elige's USP. Now, I mean, this one should just be a putt, right? Carrigan recovering the M4, but at the cost of his life. Still couldn't get the gun out. Yeah, Nertz doing him dirty this time.
Well, he's the guy in this round as Brokey and Frozen. Probably looking to save again. 2,400 into the next, so retaining these is going to be integral. Liquid now just need to putt this one in. And everyone can take a little bit of a breather, maybe take a seat. Good time to go get a snack, go to the bathroom. I don't expect anything crazy to happen because you should send probes out. You've got more than enough time to. You've got plenty of util to be diligent as well and not give away any silly kills.
I think just a matter of time.
They are coming back to A. Okay, so come back from the bathroom right now.
Yeah, actually, if you could cancel that drink. There is grounds for this to go wrong in a 2v5. It would be a complete catastrophe. Frozen comes alive from the ramp side, and now Brokey's got another. Oh, Liquid, this one is going to be full face to palm. Hot under the collar now. An unlosable round, now losable. Frozen does go down, trying to save the day.
Time.
14 seconds, it's Brokey. You said he's here for the clutches. He doesn't pull the trigger. Nertz dancing around under pressure, under scrutiny, trying to fake it out. Doesn't hit the spam on the smoke. One bullet, doesn't hit the no-scope, goes for the Hail Mary, spamming away. 8 bullets on that USP. Nertz is pathing, wrapping around. Brokey reads it, looks the wrong way. It's Nertz. Oh. Saves Team Liquid. It was not supposed to go down like that. Quad kill from Nertz, saving them from the 2v5 disaster.
Now, look, I don't give any guarantees, but that might be a post-game telestrator segment from Yanko. Why didn't they send somebody in to investigate the B site?
Nerds was looking at B.
But they didn't, like, you had in that time to be able to send, you know, one player in to at least get some information, and they didn't do that. They waltzed into the site where the saves were going down. But look at this rifle round for FaZe. Finance is very, very bleak. So it's rifles, sure, but util lacking, needs to be bullets.
Oh,
Spotted one.
Okay, good find. Info flows. Twist goes down. Empty hands for him, not for Ultima, using his to pull the trigger onto Elige.
Con player dead. So
Nerds is already mid.
Yeah, but I guess he's going to wait because he knows Frozen's towards short, most likely. Tip of the head, just on the other side of that wall. X-Ray demonstrating exactly that. Have to be careful as the reroute now on.
Con and window. Oh, jumping straight in. That's a freebie.
Karrigan just blocked B. Very well timed. They will likely breach through this. Hand force now. Karrigan and Frozen to defend this from short.
Yeah, they've got absolutely no nades left.
They're through.
This is great. Ultima peeks into Karrigan. Brilliant find. Frozen boosted up and succeeds onto Naf. It's Brokey's AWP that might be next up to bat. Flashed him off the line. Very nice connection with that full flash. Rain working on Abs late. Oh, Shui brought low by that AWP shot of Brokey, but Ultimate's doing everything now for Liquid.
All about this flank.
3 kills deep. Yes, that flank becomes a factor. Rain crab walking his way in, and Ultimate another! Spectacular sniping from Ultimate! You couldn't ask for more. Man's in form.
His impact right now is massive for Liquid. They have a chance to win out this half. It's that Deagle round that really has been the difference maker in just making FaZe walk a little bit funny in the financial department.
And how admirable is it that he is the first one, knife out, walking through that ab smoke in order to try and, you know, make the move to open the site. You haven't got to, you know, he's not playing scared. He's not limited by that AWP. If anything, it's just a boon. Very quick to the draw.
From 5-1 to 5-5
Yep.
to a real potential for a 7-5, because this has to be a partial again for FaZe. The final round of play will be the guns coming out. And that Karrigan energy that was in the pre-match feels like it's wavering now. He wasn't happy with their opening round of play against Na'Vi. Said he was a bit disappointed with how things unfolded. Didn't feel like the team came in with the right level that is required.
It's one hell of a round. As you discussed, just partial.
I wouldn't say rounds have come easy to Liquid. Even when they have started that way, they have still had a labored close. But it doesn't matter how you get there in an elimination game, just as long as you get there. So out top middle, B block utility already in play. And regrouping for likely an A finish. But FaZe are going to clamp down on mid and see if they can catch any stragglers. I think your biggest unfortunate factor is Nerds, even if he hangs around middle, is so far back. He's not under window, he's not around connector, he's at the top of cat. This will not be easy, and he'll get the information before he goes down, you'd hope.
Yeah, the whole team coming to press him. Nerds gets himself the first, and that will lead his team straight towards A. Multiple bodies in mid, they report. He takes 2 for their troubles. Twist, you can see that pathing works out nicely, finds Karrigan. Brokey, sure, a Deagle headshot through the smoke. Needs a whole lot more where that came from.
I think save that AK if your name is Rain.
Yeah, I think he's thinking the same.
Because this round doesn't feel winnable. See what you can get for Brokey. But sure, you might be cutting them off at the pass. They're giving this a go. They are jostling.
Yeah, Shui's going to be able to rip it all away.
Goodbye. Oh, if he goes down.
Okay. Okay. No one gets the AK after all of that. Well, well, well. This is starting to spiral, huh? 5-1 the score used to read. Now 5-6.
Remember those opening kills that I highlighted at the start of this? Right now there's a decent chunk of them. 6 in total for Liquid to work with. So they have the lion's share at the moment. They might even be able to walk away with the lion's share of rounds and opening kills, and that's a key factor in victory.
Carrigan, he's looking for answers for his boys, and headshot exchange, the AK favored. Angle for Rain, solid work onto Twists, and actually a chance at a second. Naf down, a dink onto the third. That's the Rain output. FaZe needed that, they need this round. Nerds trying to make a case that they don't even get this one. Despite Rain's handiwork, oh, Elise peeks in.
Value your life, mate. You've put Frozen now in a very, very tough situation. Sure, the bomb's not planted, but what was a 1v2 where you didn't need to take the fight? Frozen now has to piece this one together. There's so much time for Nerds. They know where he was. He knows where he can expect Frozen to be coming from. But regardless, this is so tough now. Nerds can win this just on a timing.
Frozen's looking the wrong way, and he does it on a timing. You can see the frustration bubbling to the surface. 5-1 goes 6-6. Liquid, they've got the momentum on their side.
They look like they can go on forever. And it's only the first map.
My brain feels like scrambled eggs after that marathon. Seriously, how do you recover from this?
I don't know, man. Looks like a long run. We need a quick reset.
Hey, cheer up, boys. It's only a best of 5.
Refuel yourself.
Oh, that was so saucy.
So creamy.
You were talking about the clutch, right?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I guess.
Loser goes home. It's just the start. Mirage, FaZe versus Liquid. It was an up and down affair. 5-1 at one point in favor of FaZe. They got out the gates flying high and then had their wings firmly clipped. 6-6 on the half, Chad.
I think this has been fueled by an impactful moment on the dig by Ultimate. Him, Shui, and Nerds all in the double digits, while the Canadians lag behind 4 combined for Twist and Naf. But the CT side is where they can do some of their absolute best work. Naf will be anchoring down towards B. And I'm likely to see a point of pressure.
Did they forget the bomb, or is this the plan?
It's the plan, because they will have to get it eventually anyway, won't they?
Yeah, you're right.
Lots of util for the CT side. A couple of smokes, HE flashes. No kid, though.
Arrogant's getting so fancy with it. So we've got a little everything here. You come through underpass, you fake a smoke on A, then you smoke con. The CT side left wanting. Look how spread out all these CT's dots are on that mini-map. Ooh, a chance for Shui. Spots the back turn and broke. He doesn't finish off the jobs, but now the penny drops. They know what's up.
Burst fire.
The intention clear. Naf, oh, a chance. A golden opportunity. He just needs one. Get the juices flowing on the CT side. He's down empty-handed instead. B site lost. Unfavorable retake.
It's Carrigan acknowledging the flank.
Yeah, Twist looking for that headshot and doesn't find it cleanly. Couple of missed shots. Nerds, nothing. Twist, just the one. Wow, big impact as well to be felt by Rain there.
And that's both pistols.
And if Neo pats me on the back and says, good shit just once, my life would be... Come on. Neo.
One of the legends
The
of the
real
game.
Neo.
Yeah.
The real one.
The real one.
I do feel like the CS2 Glock is just better somehow. I don't know why. That long-range double tap. Boom. Beautiful. Ultimate has a deagle, though, so I'm actually on high alert. Triple kill already from that very same.
We'll see how diligent FaZe are. They have full mid control. They've gotten it for free, and now they're lobbing out the next wave of utility. So Window smoked early. Now top Con molly. Window replenish. Would be nice to just go for a B split up cat. You really only need to get past Twists over towards Vent. And that's one way to guarantee safe passage. The Deagle neutered, Naf down, site taken, round theirs. Hold on to your upgrades for Nerds, Twist, and Shui. As the bomb carefully makes it up cat. Don't want to give anything away right now to FaZe. I think they understand they had a very strong start in the first. They don't want to have any gimmies going the other way. So FaZe will now get up to 8. Aurora looking somewhat competitive.
They are.
Without Zentaras in the server. xCloud standing in. Their map choice does too. Check that one out. Put it on your second monitor.
Complete sidebar, but looking at the interview they did, HLTV did with xCloud, it was just a surprise to see that xCloud was surprised by the benching. You know, like, it didn't get kind of come down the pipeline, or he didn't get many reasons for his removing.
Yeah, and you can understand that because they were having a decent season, but they knew that Sapias and Saul were going to the greener pastures of G2, who have actually looked pretty damn good at this event. It's unfortunate with the group that they're in. I would love it if we get Falcons versus G2 as the final spot for that group and get, I want to see a Nico going up against Hunter.
Oh, yeah. That's
now wearing that in-game leadership tag. But, okay, you held on to a couple of upgrades. You get to use them again, Liquid. This time, it's the same approach. Heavy out mid. See, Jason made the comparison to Virtus Plow. Obviously, this is the Taz, Bialy, Snacks, Neo, Pasha roster. But, and there are different elements to this, but just charging out top mid on Mirage is giving me flashbacks to when I played against that very team. It's just so aggressive, putting your aim on display. The nuances of the nades is a difference maker, but it is a similar round. They really want to punish Naf, don't they? It's the same thing, Alex. It's the same thing.
Oh, hard fights. Really not comfortable. Elish does well to leave with 2.
Upgrades.
Yeah, upgrades are plenty as the bomb goes down.
Carrigan has another smoke to lob out. Do you give it a go? You're buying next round anyway.
I feel like you're tempted to. Nertz obviously doesn't want to run through that smoke. He'd rather his teammates give a little bit of a distraction, a little bit of something. Here we go. That's their attempt. Oh, he gets the headshot.
You go now.
Yes, you do. Frozen tucks in, knows where the pressure's coming from. Now amplified. Swings in, isolates the first, removing Shui. No time really left in the round. Nertz just sticking around for more and gets another headshot onto Brokey. Job done. 4 kills from Nertz, padding the stats, forcing the rebuys.
Yeah, it's those financial implications, but the reason this man is on the center of your screen right now is he's doing his best Imma impression.
I've managed to not mention his scoreline once. I'm quite proud of myself.
20-6.
Yeah.
Rosen putting on a bit of a clinic right now.
He started off incredibly strong. I think he was 7-0 at one point.
Yeah, and he got felled by Shui through a shot through a smoke, so could have lived for even longer. Straight into an A execute, so direct calling from Carrigan. Twists and Shui on the site.
All right. Twist has a smoke if they molly him out. He's going to burrow early into that dark. Shui and Nertz going to be tested. Here comes the molly. Pre-extinguished. Twist goes strafing. Spammed on down. Elish with an opening kill. Dropping sandwich into the flames. Shui, are you okay? Yes, he is. He's doing just fine. Double kill as Carrigan opens up onto Nav. Removes CT. Nertz left wanting behind the smokes. But Ultimate and Nertz, quite the pairing. You dare uncrouch, he will blow your head off. Mollied out of position. Yeah, backing away. Didn't get what they wanted.
Getting away from you now, isn't it? 10-6. They even had the loose piece of Twists, traditionally the short holder, starting A, and they're still able to waltz in. So that is Liquid somewhat prepared for that type of end, or start, and unable to stall them out from getting the bomb down. So just 3 more rounds required as Nia with a big smile on his face. Yeah, it's quite telling of the atmosphere in the FaZe camp right now. Second tactical timeout. Flashy on the mic. Saves are there. Drops are possible. They can buy it. But it wasn't, as mentioned, a bad opener. Just didn't get what they were looking for. It's tough not to levy criticism to Twist and Naf in the frag department, especially when they're in the right place, or at least Twist was there and they can't get a lot done. But at the end of the day, it has to be done as a team. That's what this is all about. When you get Moses on the lobby talking a bit, and he's talking about headshot percentage, and it's like, no, it's all about the team. It's all about the score at the top of the screen. That is the case. If you're a stats player, you're in the wrong business. You don't tend to stay on the top teams for very long if worrying about your HLTV record is your biggest concern. You leave that for the people at home. Will it be more of the same? It's been out top mid against the anti-forces. It's been an A execute. Now we might trickle into something a little bit more standard. An exchange of util in middle to deal with any aggressions. Leads down to underpass. Frozen lurking Palace. Carrigan was on the extremity temporarily, but he's seen something he likes. Calls the team back. They're regrouping quickly in towards A. Shui now on the site. Nertz towards window. Twist short. Ultimate rotating. Likely towards Ticket with the AWP. What utility is there available to block with? Shui has an incendiary. Ultimate has nothing. If they execute in towards this A site, Shui needs to step up. Nertz has util to help. There's a flash which could come in very, very handy, and he's in the right place for the right time.
Commitment. Shui should have Carrigan. No, the sound too easy for him to pinpoint. And just the same result for Liquid. Oh, spamming is good from Nav. All too little too late though. Audible heading towards Alicia's position. Bloody hell, you're hearing that as well. And the B-Stream game, Aurora Spirit.
Sounds like an Aurora celebration.
It sounded very Aurora-esque.
I would imagine that's the conclusion of the pistol round. You guys might be able to get over there and check it out in time. And if not, use YouTube. You can rewind.
I do love me the rewind feature. Oh, I see. Holy moly.
Was that Woxic?
It was Vicardia.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, this is going very well for FaZe now.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because that first half had so many ways in which that could have really, like, taken the wind from FaZe Clan's sails.
There were some frustrating moments, that's for sure.
Yeah, right? Like, multiple rounds with, like, coulda, wouldas. You know, the 1v1 from Brokey, that 2v5 that went 1v1. That was that. Yeah, that's one example I've given you.
That's how important it was.
It was really important, though. But regardless, yeah, not a single CT round to boast so far for Liquid. It's just been one-way traffic.
Roland does get his AWP. That's what Shui wanted. It's been dropped that. But this is their map choice, and the desk was, I wouldn't say critical, but definitely questioned the veto strategy coming out from Team Liquid. Ancient up next, so there is a change from FaZe. We'll see how Green Mirage goes for them.
Green Mirage. 2 pushing middle. Held by Brokey's AWP. Wow, it doesn't get much easier than that for an AWPer. Walking into the line was Garrigan. First blood favors Liquid. Will this be their first CT round? Is there a way?
All the bodies around Con for the CTs. They all want to push through.
And here they come. Flash, push, Elige down. Rain and Elige getting the job done, though.
B's open. Look at this. Frozen's in. Sector clear. How far forward can he go?
Why did it feel so leisurely?
I think they're expecting FaZe to have taken more space than they had. They weren't in no man's land. They were still behind cover, or relatively.
Yeah. Like you're waiting in your head, your internal clock of where they're going to be, how far they'll have progressed, and not the case.
Okay, well.
You just got a nice opening kill, and it felt like that was FaZe's round right from the get-go. Great play from Rain short.
Put a fork in this one.
I think so, yeah. You can't convert those early 4v5 advantages. You are going to be left wanting. This is your map pick as well. Well.
It's tough because you want Liquid to be good for the ecosystem as well.
Yes.
This is an organization that is stuck with the game, and now that they're forced, at least with their roster complexion, to no longer be North American, they fall under the European category, and they're slowly but surely dropping down as far as the VRS is. Look at this. See, the flash doesn't really catch anybody. And the fact that they get to activate, Rain's behind cover, Rain's looking sharp, very sharp indeed. That's why it looks so easy.
Yeah.
So it's a team-based move, right? Liquid are at least doing it together, but with these players, with the potential we keep talking about, what will it take for them to get activated? And people go, okay, yeah, they've got a new coach, which is great. Hopefully he brings some of that Na'Vi-esque structure. That's not going to happen overnight. Liquid, over the last couple of years, have tried everything under the sun as far as rosters are concerned. It's going to be a double pump.
So you throw all of these response util. Oh, this is great camera to highlight the effectiveness of a double pump.
Isn't it crazy? Everyone stays quiet. There's no spam. You want it to look intentionally like a fake.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're definitely...
There's nothing out. There's nothing out.
Oh, that was just such a bad fake.
I have no info mid. They could be up short. Be careful. And then they creep, and then they crawl. Oh, dink exchange. Brokey onto ultimate as well. Shui and ultimate sidelined. Feels like the 13th inevitable as the frags just keep on flowing for FaZe. 6-6 half. And then a flawless run on the swap of the sides. Carrigan coming in. Look at him. Frisky. He'll finish it off himself. gets the job done. 13-6, a shellacking. Empty hands for Liquid on their defensive half.
Same map, same results, and same look on Liquid's face. When can they find the success? Well, it better come soon, or they'll be saying goodbye to IEM Cologne 2025. Success. That's what this is all about today. Tomorrow will be their final best of 3, their final chance to get it done. But who will be playing? Will it be FaZe? Will it be Liquid? Well, right now, I think Carrigan's boys are the ones who can stake that claim. Odds favoring exactly that. B Explosion. Here we go.
All right, Twist starts here with Shui. Eats that long flash and the HE connects. They'll finish off the job. A nice tap. Tracking the head of Leaping Frozen. A good response from Elige, but put down by Shui. Double kill from him. Carrigan gets up close and personal, but Nav's dual Berettas are there. Looking good. Rain, no tracking. And fragging up a storm. Okay, bomb down. Brokey, the unknown entity. Nertz's position and whereabouts completely unconfirmed. Planted for long. Rain's output has already left echoes in this one. Oh my God! They're both on top of him! Brokey and Rain, 2 clicks of Nertz's mouse. Cheeky giggle, how does he win that?
That was damn hot, isn't it? Okay, well, a CT-sided round. That's nice. That is their first in the series so far, and it comes in spectacular fashion.
I wasn't ready. I was not ready.
I don't think FaZe were either.
But, come on.
First pistol, first CT-sided round, and that's the one it is. They couldn't have lined up better. Oh, and Carrigan sees how ugly that was.
It's a Listerine face right there. Okay. All right.
Okay, nerds.
Yeah. He's doing as best he can.
Why do they have 4 SMGs? Well, no, that's my job. I meant to answer that.
Yes.
So they've gone very utility heavy on the CT side second round as opposed to firepower. So clearly feeling they need the nades to be able to...
There are more rifles on the team that lost the pistol.
Yeah. And we're in the moment in time where you get the extra $250 for wiping the slate clean. Well, they do have extra util to channel FaZe around the map.
I'm sorry to talk over you. I'm just curious. I'm just watching Carrigan's full belt leaving with the bomb. Feels like it's a very... he wasn't supposed to leave with the... He was supposed to leave with the bomb. Okay. We're just having a conversation.
Brokey can have the smoke.
All right.
So they have B lane, and now they peer out heaven. That's with the AK-47s on Rain and Frozen, Elige with the Galil.
It feels like the first move was just to get Rain and Frozen into these positions, right?
They're taking B lane control.
Yeah, but that's what Frozen was waiting for. Okay, good damage from the MP7. Rain with the health has a look. Pressure applied.
Too many gaps for Liquid.
Yeah, massive. Good nade from Nertz. Has their ears ringing, but they're stampeding.
Naf, help.
He does need a lot of assistance. You might have a Elige dead to...
Oh, no.
The MP9. God, this is just the story of Nertz doing as best he can in dire circumstances. The bomb goes down on A site. Elige with that low HP is sticking on the angle.
3 of them are low.
He'll give them info. He's playing for that safe info as best he can. And yeah, you're right, they're low HP.
You think we'd see a kit considering the type of investment they made, but no.
Oh, it's a 10-seconder ahead of them. Nice find. Nertz doing it all for the boys of Team Liquid. A messy spray that Rain actually converts. Okay, Ultimate, you have to hold this. He picked up the kit. He found the kit, and they should find the round. No time left. Oh, Ultimate saves him on the defuse. It's Nertz's handiwork, though. That is just back-to-back rounds with impact. Nertz, 6-1, is keeping Liquid afloat.
Yeah, how long can you get away with this if you're Liquid? That becomes the new question, and likely because only one player staying alive there, you could see FaZe justify another force buy. Now Nertz coming in late.
Oh, that headshot.
What was that?
I don't know.
I thought, what? Slow that one down. Okay, well, they aren't going to...
Guys, we need to talk here, okay? We talk together.
Okay, well, there's a contrast of energy. FaZe, you kind of lost it after map number 1. The job isn't done. And you don't get an off map, not against this caliber of team. So the rounds have been close. The AK on Rain, can he find the incision in towards B? Ultimate Deep towards long. Doors smoke. Vision will be retained. Now, Ultimate, do you want a Brave passing back across? You do. Conviction, and that's what you want to see from the young Pole. But they're boxed in at the moment. Naf and Nerds have mid, Chewy towards cave, Twist and Ultimate back towards the site. There are smokes and flashes available for this execute, and I say smokes and flashes. Well, it's carrying with a smoke and a flash. Singular.
Nerds put to bed. Wow, long range work goes nicely for Rain and Liege on that lane. And oh god, Naf happy to oblige.
You're mid and A defender. That means you can head towards A. And you would assume, oh, they're chasing, they're chasing.
Yeah, but they've rounded the corner. Frustration's going to bubble to the surface. Twist hits the head. Okay, bomb carrier down. Does that cause a pivot? Ultimate's going to operate under the assumption that they'll be running into A right now.
Ultimate can still win this.
He's not. He's actually, I mean, he certainly could win it. But he hasn't expected A. He's actually read them. Pivoting back to him on B. Goes looking for cave. Gets answers. Gets away. 14 HP. Elige has to save FaZe. And he does. Oh, wow. An intense round. Elige with 4 kills, but also started with a Tech 9, ends with the AK-47.
And the fight came to them, right? So FaZe were just postured, waiting for whatever the go signal was going to be. Eventually, Liquid, it was too quiet. They peered down and they took these fights at range. Now, there was the Tech 9 in combination with Rain, getting the opener onto Nerds. Elige gets into the AK, puts his aim on display, and between the two of them, they get all the frags required. So very good job from Elige.
Pushing Ram. Quick about this. Chewy and Twist, they push down and immediately are met by Rain. Oh, nothing for Nerds either. Carrigan ready for it. Jumping up mid.
Very good handling of the situation there. They didn't let it get out of control. They threw nades for each other. They spammed to bait for each other. So what is the force from Liquid dealt with now to tie things up 2-2. And to be completely honest, it was individual brilliance getting Liquid through the openers. It's just Nerds winning a clutch. Impact on the retake. Ultimate on the defuse. And now likely to see FaZe Clan taking the lead into the next with an eco on the docket. Handled, all 5 staying alive. Beautiful. I think kind of playing in the future right now, if FaZe do end up winning this and we see more matches to come for them, it's about consistency of the energy. You know, you can't rest on your laurels of a good match and then expect it to happen again next. Everybody is responsible to come in with the right energy day after day.
Yeah. It's an under-discussed element of team play in Counter-Strike.
Humanity, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody knows the discipline, motivation, they're hard things to put in a bottle. Right? And people who have mastered it, they tend to be some of the most successful people in life. And that's something that Vitality as a team have going for them. It does help when you're winning because you're reaffirming the good that you're putting out into the world, or at least into your team. And then that also gave them more opportunities to have breaks, which then you could mentally reset. You could take your foot off the gas a bit. You could then take that time to be cognizant of the situation you are in, grateful of the situation you're in. Whereas everybody else, other than Vitality, haven't been doing so much winning. You have Mouse, who just made their 8th consecutive playoff. You had Aurora last season, who were making every single playoff up until the major. That is the biggest gut punch.
Yeah. You've got Spirit. They have Donk.
Yeah. That's something to fill you with confidence.
Yeah, I would be confident with him on my team. Ugh. Loses control of the hose pipe a little.
Ah, yes, everyone's favorite weapon to save, the Mac-10. I guess if Shui's playing Cave, it's fine. It's interesting as well to see Mouse moving away from Ancient with their vetoes recently. I know I'm talking about a different tangent, but...
That's fine. No, please, tangent away. They're moving away from Ancient.
Well, they banned it in their last 2 series, I believe. I'll double check. As Frozen Rain farm up the last few.
Interesting.
You can do Na'Vi. That's what Nerd said. I bet you learned that one from Flashy, didn't ya? Yeah, so against Liquid, they removed Ancient. And against Na'Vi just previously, they removed Ancient as well. So
Funny. He used to be like a bit of a mainstay for Mouse.
yeah. All right, first rifle round. We've already had some madness in the early stages, just 5 rounds deep. They're going to sell an A fake. Ultimate calling flashes, calling smokes. It will draw Nerds and Naf. Now you're hoping there's a gap.
Nerds, you can see, immediately realizes that was all just a bit of a fake. Naf jump spotting middle for them. Brokey flashes him out. Swing from Cave. That's big output from Shuey. A proactive defense in response to mid. Swings out Cave for the first.
Ali's showing intention to get across to red with that donut smoke. And while they worry about red, what you tend to see happen in these situations is teams go for retake mids. They go donut and they go red and they try and peel in after the smokes fade. Oh, Frozen is lurking out on A. Shui's about to push through this smoke. It's all happening right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving pieces here.
Well, mid's cold clear. Frozen's in A. Do you wait? Do you let him play? Frozen's going to catch a great timing.
Yeah, you're right. 40 seconds. There is time for this. He hears an audible rotation. Nerds jumps up, loses
Go back
his
to
head.
A right now.
They certainly could. Or is he just going to be flanking into B?
Well, Naf has to watch this.
Yeah. Oh,
Did he see him?
I think Naf just communicated that slip.
Do you clear ultimate? This is tough for Frozen.
On the angle.
Oh, now you go away. Now you go away.
Yep.
The race is on. 20 seconds. Can they disrupt this plant? Util light on for both teams.
He's going to get to Temple in time. That's going to be their main vantage point to try and disrupt the plant. Brokey punching in the code. Naf having a go. Dead to Frozen. Wow, the A-Lurk comes up trump. And a 4th round secured by virtue of Frozen's proactive push.
There are layers to that, right? So you put the mid pressure, you're hoping that they congregate and go for the mid re-clear, which is exactly what they did. It opened up multiple avenues across the map. You let Frozen play, and he continues that impact from map number 1. He was great on Mirage, and now Elige looking to be exactly that on map number 2. Oh, look at that, Elige. Steady with the aim, great output, great call, and better execution.
Okay, is the first timeout called by Team Liquid's coach, Flashy.
I just love watching the chessboard unfold like that, and obviously there has to be risks. There's a chance Frozen walks through that smoke, and there's somebody waiting on the other side. Without risk, there is no reward, and your reward is going to be a partial board up Liquid. If you're Flashy, you can't even be unhappy with that, really. It's like, okay, you did something together, you were grouped up, they just manifested a massive gap.
I also love that your the first venture towards like a pacey A is a fake. Just because now when that sound cue is heard, all the steps A made, all the smokes on donut, you're hesitant, you're cautious.
But then the crazy thing is they still used A.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a fake. Okay, we'll give us a little bit of a...
We're here, we're not here, no, we are here.
Okay, you're right. Partial investment for Liquid, just some 5.7s and some Kevlar vests.
A main push.
Yes, 2 of them walking on in. Ultimate and Nerds actually pushing donuts, so very A-centric. Odds have blown out.
Yeah, they have.
Flash
the Iceman.
And, ooh, not ready. Okay, rifle delivered and an opening kill from Nafly. You'll take what you got, right? You don't want to overstay your welcome. I say that. Actually, yeah, nice block smoke. Okay, that will work.
Go through it, boys. Do something absolutely bloody mental.
Yes, this is mental.
Get stuck in.
Naf baiting, as he should.
Elige is going to be tilted.
Yeah, backstab. He's actually taking a lock. Oh, gets the headshot.
Huge.
Naf has stepped up massively. Oh, it's all Naf.
That's the Keith from Reddit they're all talking about.
Yeah, there it is. Keith on top. Naf spots him, swings on out. Happy to oblige. Gives Carrigan away back in. Peeking up that bomb. 2 on 4, goes 3.
What do we got? 65 years of experience between the two of these gentlemen.
Twists. 5.7 at range is not going to be tested.
And they're going to find the gap again if they start moving. Ultimate has let go of shift, starts just jaunting over towards B, but will not get there in time. A molly for Carrigan. Where is he going to use this? Twist now pushing mid. The guns are hard to get to.
Ultimate's supposed to play this. Bomb down B.
Look at that. You know it's a USP. Let's just kill him.
Now they go shopping. They've got armored AKs. Nuts wants to have a look. Oh, the timing's going to be interesting here. Does Twist catch Carrigan? Had a chance to. Carrigan quicker on the trigger.
Oh, Nerds can't win this one. No kit, no chance. Just going to hold on to this AK. Grabs another frag, sure, but at this point, just hold on to it. You can't buy that into the next. So even with the heroics of NAF, the crazy A-main push to their own smoke, it's not enough for Liquid in what was just a light investment. So resistance, but not enough to secure a round. And now cash is just brimming on the other side of the server. After the rebuys, Elige still has 8.5. Brokey into a T-side AWP.
All of this, all for naught. Brilliant use of that scavenged AK-47. NAF a triple kill. Most impact we've seen so far in the series in this do-or-die affair for Team Liquid. NAF kicks up a stink. Still doesn't translate into that third round. They have been dead silent since round 3. Guns are out though. Everything you could desire. Ultimate signature sniper. Ooh, Elige's already got through the elbow smoke. They're stretching their legs in mid-chat, and it feels good.
Well, you know what you touched on before about the A rush utility being a fake? Well, how about this in middle? So next time they drop this donut smoke, do we go back as a team and try and re-clear after the fact? Probably not, because last time we did, we left a gaping void across Ancient. Now, Elige does get across to red. Now Elige will be able to hear those rotations. He plays a pivotal role now, not necessarily in terms of kills, but in terms of information.
Oh, here they come. Oh, Brokey catches a bullet with his face. Twist comes asking questions of Rain. Oh, and he sends them packing. NAF again. Dips away. Ooh, Nerds as well. Catches that lurk.
They're in, and the bomb will get planted.
See Frozen second guessing his cross. He avoids the spam of the smoke. They replenish short smoke because Brokey's on this line. Brokey has you covered. Carrigan to pick up the pieces if he misses. Misses the shot. Now it's up to Carrigan. This time, Brokey good for it. And in combination, the round is theirs. FaZe boasting their 6th. Glimmers of chances for Liquid. NAF doesn't even get to save. Neo happy with what he's seeing.
This could be better than the match just a few days ago throughout stage 1.
Well, Mirage had the exact same scoreline.
Yeah, well, there's no Inferno this time round. It was a 3-map affair, ending up on Nuke. That was the third and decider. I'd open up on Mirage, Liquid's choice. Last time FaZe decided to take it to Inferno. This time they decided to take it to Ancient. And 6 rounds already on the T half is spelling disaster for Liquid fans around the globe. Another season, the opening tournament. Sure, they made it from stage 1 to stage 2, but you're expecting a team and an organization who knows what it takes to lift the trophy in Cologne to be delivering a little bit better output, especially when you find yourself in the lower bracket of Group B that feels like it is wide open.
I need to get Rain's ear and ask him what the secret to consistency is. I just hope he doesn't say bench pressing 300 pounds or whatever it does.
Or a can-do attitude.
Yeah, Nerds pushing, Rain holding. Ooh, Nuts! He did well to evade that first spray, but Frozen chases him down. And you can see Elige, as a product of that opening kill, he cools his jets. He ain't in a hurry. Twist is, though, playing at the top of the ramp active. Shui pushing in, and Elige was ready, gun on. He's going to overlook Carrigan, though. Easy peasy.
And look at the rotation.
Bloody hell.
Right now, just being pulled between either side are Liquid. Everybody hightails it over towards A, but FaZe have the staging area of B lane. If Carrigan joins the rest of them, they have 2 smokes. They can smoke short, they can smoke long. Hit a molly towards default, just go up the ramp, keep it simple, stupid. However, it is a proactive approach from Liquid. Not only did they rotate, they pushed. Twist took donut, NAF. I love this. This is showing some confidence. He's playing with balls right now. Even though he's an anchor player, you need to play for information in settings like this. I just feel jumping up heaven.
That's kind of what Rain's waiting for, right?
He might get caught off guard, but will he be able to adjust? Well, you know where they are, but what are you meant to do about it?
Oi, oi. But yeah, what is the secret, Rain? Why are you just good all the time? Like, how often have we had a really...
Don't get the stat cell started. You'll...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're probably one of the considered greatest teammates in Counter-Strike history. Everyone who plays them only has good things to say.
Your favorite Counter-Strike player's favorite Counter-Strike player.
Yeah, the stats Andes, they'll be at you, Alex.
I couldn't care less about your stats.
Well, that's all they seem to care about.
It's because it's the only thing they understand.
Frozen almost takes away another rifle, but gets information on both, and here he is again, Rain. Had a chance to close things down, but Twists gets to retain his life, and well, Brokey will have to evacuate. He doesn't want to give them an AWP, so he's going to tuck tail and head towards CT spawn. 7 rounds T side.
Yes, the writing is on the wall. And soon, Liquid may have to be... Oh, we got a little glimpse there.
That was Nerds.
And that was Nerds' opening death there. Gave it a go. Frozen backing up his teammate nicely. And this shot from Rain was naughty.
Sounds like you're doing an episode of Late Night Big Brother there.
Naughty.
One saved AK, some upgraded pistols. A hope, a prayer.
Anything else? Manifestation, magic.
Spiritual intervention.
Yeah, something.
May the power of Donk possess you.
Compel you. I don't know what that's supposed to do.
Never fun to have to eliminate teams, but that's what this is all about. Going to be one winner. Going to be 6 teams in the Lanxess. Going to be 1 team through the lower bracket of Group B. NIP picking up a win earlier today. They will face Na'Vi tomorrow.
You know it's bad when chat's just giving you a lowdown on what's to come. Oh! Oh, it was Nerds. Yeah, that makes sense. He's good for 1. And Brokey is 2.
Here's the biggest problem with tomorrow for all the teams in the lower bracket of Group B. Whoa!
No, sorry.
What do you want to talk about?
There's nothing else to say. It's just it was just so nonchalant.
So
yeah, bracket.
The opening 2 matches, just so everybody knows what their Tuesday is going to look like.
Yeah.
It'll be Na'Vi versus NIP, and then it will be the winner of this, so potentially FaZe at this point, potentially, versus potentially Aurora. And then the winner of those opening games will play the last series of the day.
Did I just hear potentially Aurora?
Yeah, it's all right. It's early stages map 2. Only 5 rounds played over there so far, but they're having a good time. So let's say it's FaZe versus Aurora.
Yep.
And let's say it's Na'Vi versus NIP. Then the winner of those 2 will face each other for the final spot in the Lanxess. So 2 best of 3s you have to play tomorrow.
Yeah, it gets intense in that final day of play. Frozen, though, bringing the intensity right here and now. Gets across that spam from Shuey. Oh my god, and he returns the favor! What? That looked way too good, way too easy, and it continues for them. Nightmare fuel for Twists. Your teammate gets wallbanged straight through, then they smoke break double peek from left and right. You're just cooked.
Carrigan's going to take space on A. Ultimate's going to push for info. Nerds is going to sit in donut.
Rain is not going to move. Oh?
He does it. Yeah, he's just tucking into a tighter angle because they will go to finish towards A right now. The fact that Elysian Carrigan are so deep. And Nerds gets pantsed.
And this is what I was waiting for. So was Ultimate.
Frozen still towards the heavens, so the hunt can already begin. Elige is entrenched now in towards CT spawn. Naf's pushed through the doors. Oh, so Frozen... did Rain see 1 or 2? He definitely saw Ultimate. Now he's heard Ultimate. So, a great little no-scope there to retain the AWP, but now both players' positions noted and the hunt is on. Carrigan in through spawn, Elige in through B ramp. Oh, and this time the shot will not land, at least on the first exchange. Ultimate gets another opportunity. May as well run at it, boys. You got money for days.
Yeah, this is Nasty little survival mini game being played by Liquid here. The zombies are coming. Ultimate and no scope to preserve his AWP, and I think Brokey just accepts he's not going to be able to close that gap in time. But you're right, ridiculous amount of cash. I think everyone could have an AWP if they wanted one.
Oh, okay. They're about to throw an uppercut.
Look at this wallbang, Chad. Check this one out.
Maze dead.
See ya. You just can't catch a break, and then Twist is obviously, understandably, like, oh, someone's got to hold cave. I guess I'll do it. Oh my god, they just made him double swing. Just horrible. Oh, that's good. Carrigan goes down. This mid-pace change has been met by resistance.
An opening kill.
Few and far between for Liquid in this first half.
Yeah, that's only their 5th.
Oh, Elijah is sharp.
They just look so much better in these mid-rounds as well. They've juked Liquid almost every single time, out-rotated them. Liquid have been chasing the tail of FaZe all throughout, and that's why you see only 2 rounds that came from a Nerds 1v2 and then a, well, barely won second round with an ultimate defuse.
It's cool to see Elijah's got crafty.
Oh, he is going to be cleared. Nerds pushing Donut. Here's 2 steps and even gets a kill. So just go B because Rain's already in. Look at Frozen's util as well. Frozen can dump a smoke on top of that.
Oi. Controls that spray.
Dash that.
Nades down another.
Well, this is the FaZe the fans love.
Most definitely. And you know for sure
who's going to win.
Who's going to win? 10-2 is the scoreline. We'll be right back. Liquid, however, I'm not so sure.
Never meant to stay. It was you that put me in. Promised me that we'd be okay. All of your lies I was believing. You were there most of the time, but that was never good enough for me. Had me going out of my mind. Had me going round like crazy. But I gotta end this way. Why is there always a struggle for you to let me go? You got me like crazy. Like you were always right and I was always wrong. Crazy. Baby, where did I
The vibes on one side, immaculate. The other, things are looking a bit crazy.
It was hard to watch those player counts.
That was tough. If you didn't walk away during that break, you may have caught it, but a dejected and defeated looking Liquid after just the first half of a must-win map. It is do or die. FaZe can throw the knockout blow in just 3 rounds time.
I think we can understand why. 2 rounds on the CT side is not enough. Oh, and they've stacked 4B against a B execute. This is comical.
That is a good position to be in. However, Naf has opened up the account for the boys. Will Elige be overlooked? He certainly has been. Brokey baits in. Oh, look at the destruction. Everyone drops in. Twist can save them, but only a couple.
As soon as I heard you guys flash, I'm like, oh god, I don't know what's going on.
Bro, I flash, I see smoke.
Having the best time. Like everyone's just, you know, like
Island.
Well, we've all played CS games where you're just kind of sitting there like regaling. You're like, oh, you know, that round was crazy when you threw that flash, and then I did that, and then oh, I didn't know what was going on, but I'm having such a good time. Quite the opposite for Liquid, obviously. You run into a stack, and there's way more than you bargained for.
Now look, in a match of Counter-Strike, only one team can win.
That is how it works.
But you prefer to have a competitive one where it feels like everybody gave their best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Would you like the news delivered, or do you want to just...
I would like the news delivered. I prefer it that way.
They're playing for overtime, which means they need to win 10 rounds straight.
Mm-hmm.
Boys, I believe. Let's believe, boys, okay?
Yeah.
Go. Let's go.
I hope that was in the halftime break and not after the pistol. Maybe it's more necessary after the pistol.
I'm not going to say it, guys.
No, let's just treat this a little bit like a funeral.
Yeah.
Everyone stay quiet.
We are gathered here today. By the B doors. As we wave goodbye.
Let's just play your knife at this point, Naf.
Oh, they might knife him. I don't think FaZe are like that.
I don't know. Why not?
Win. They just won the win. And they are just one away from picking it up.
That's so insane.
10-2.
Rounds is what they need, Chad.
Just 10 in a row.
10 casual Counter-Strike rounds in a row.
Without making a mistake. They're doing an A rush.
No one starts A, so no one's going to hear this.
That's the best sign for Liquid so far this
No
map.
one knows it's A. They probably do now, though, because all the smokes have landed, and Ultima's into the site for taking fights with Donut. Gets across to the site. Uncontested. Here we go.
The bomb is planted. 4v5 situation.
They got retake util. Brokey's been doing his homework.
A's on the retake.
Where's that incendiary going? Oh, ding through the smoke from Elige. He ain't done. Here comes trouble. Naf, what have you got? Oh, God. It's all over Red Rover unless Ultimate can hit up the 1v3. Time sensitive. They're running him down. And ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that's the end of that. 13-2. Team Liquid executed by FaZe Clan.
A mandatory victory to keep their lower bracket hopes and dreams alive. Group B, it's going to be open. Which team will take the last spot in the Langsess? Well, we have to find out tomorrow. But if we get this FaZe in the server, it very well could be them. What a stunning performance. The vibe